Welcome to the University of North Georgia Political Science and International Affairs Department's YouTube channel. In this segment of our Meet Our Students series, you'll have the opportunity to meet senior political science pre-law major Lauren Nelson. Lauren has had an extremely busy undergraduate career, and not only in the classroom. Inaugural recipient of UNG's Outstanding Student Engagement Award, we caught up with Lauren to chat about her time at UNG and her recently received recognition. Good morning, Lauren.
Good morning.
To start us off, would you please tell us a little bit about yourself? Who are you really?
Yes, I am Lauren Nelson. I am a senior political science pre-law major. I'm from Habersham County, Georgia. I work at a law firm there called the Carr Law Group. I've been a legal assistant there since August of 2022. I am the vice president of the Young Americans for Freedom chapter on Gainesville campus. I'm a voting member of SGA. I am a member of Model UN, so I've kind of got my foot here and there. And I am hoping to graduate from UNG in May and go on to law school to become an estate planning and probate attorney.
Wow, okay. So that gives us a little bit of idea of your both your time spent in classroom and outside the classroom. Before we get deeper into your recent award, what got you into pre-law as an undergrad? Why did you choose to seek that degree, the political science pre-law track? And perhaps most importantly, why here at UNG?
Senior year of high school, I didn't know really what I wanted to do. I had ended up interning at the firm I work at now, and I fell in love with the idea of becoming an attorney. And so when I saw that UNG, close to home, had an opportunity for me to major in political science with a pre-law concentration, I knew I had to snatch it up. So I've had the opportunity to stay close to home, continue working while also completing my education, and it's been nothing but great for me. So I get to learn about things I'm interested in, like American government, but I also get that preparation for law school in the future from the pre-law concentration.
Okay, well, you just received, as I mentioned in the introduction, a special recognition from UNG's Office of Student Engagement. Uh, Tell us what this recognition actually was and a little bit of the background to it. Where did it come from? How long has it been around? Some of the history, if you would.
Yeah, so this is a new award this year. This year, this Office of Student Involvement had started a point system for attending organization meetings and events in hopes to boost engagement and participation because obviously students know connections are very important on campus. They make your time worthwhile there. So in order to boost that engagement and participation, it's almost gamified. So the more events and meetings you attend, the more points you earn. I received this award. I've been number one on the leaderboard for attending events and meetings this year. So that's really what the Distinguished Engagement Award was for, but also the Nighthawk Legacy Award as well.
What motivated you to spend so much of your time at UNG when you weren't in the classroom participating in the myriad activities that you just mentioned to be on the top of the leaderboard?
I've always been a student, obviously being on the Gainesville campus, you're a commuter student. I've always been the kind of student to come to campus, take my classes, and go home, but I wasn't really satisfied. I didn't have many great connections. So this year, senior year, I wanted to really make it worth my while. I wanted to grow in my connections. I wanted to be able to build my resume further. So as soon as I attended the event that showcased student organizations, I found my clique and it's truly been great. So if I could say anything to my past self, I would tell myself to get involved sooner. So for any undergraduates that are listening or any upcoming students at UNG, I would tell them get involved as soon as you can because it truly is worth your while.
Okay, so Lauren, you're about to graduate. How did you manage to successfully complete your academic career and top the leaderboard in points for non-classroom based participation and engagement at UNG? It seems like since there's only 24 hours in a day, how did you do that?
So, my first piece of advice to any student that wants to stay heavily involved, but also stay in good standing with the university academic wise, is never bite off more than you can chew. Um, I had to make sure that everything I was doing, I had time for, especially also working a part time job. You have to make sure that you've got time to complete those assignments because the most important thing about UNG is the education that you're going to get. So, um, be involved as much as you can, but make sure that it's not more than you can handle. So I always made sure that if I was going to attend an event, would I still have time to work on that project or that essay afterwards? Or would I have time to do it beforehand? So that's my biggest piece of advice is make sure that you have enough time and you never take more than you can handle.
One last question on this topic, and perhaps most importantly from a personal perspective, what makes this award special?
This award is special because it happens to be named after me. This year, it is the Lauren Nelson Nighthawk Legacy Award, and in years to come, it will be the Nelson Nighthawk Legacy Award, and it is truly an honor. I have great thanks to the Office of Student Involvement for seeing potential in me, and it's just really neat to know that I've left a legacy behind at UNG.
Wow, that is quite an honor. Not too many students, not too many people have any kind of institutional award named in their honor. So congratulations on that, Lauren.
Yeah.
Uh, Going back to the classroom and looking back at your time here with the PSIA family, is there any particular aspect of your years here that have been particularly enriching or that you would love to do again if given the opportunity?
Yes. Model United Nations. If I could have joined Model UN sooner, which I could have, I just that's my thing is stay on top and see what opportunities are available for you as a student. I would have joined Model UN way sooner had I known more about it. Um, I learned about it from Dr. Chan when I took his US National Security class, and I joined this semester. I was able to attend the annual conference that they put on. It was so much fun. I've truly made some great friendships from it, but also I think it's just good practice for somebody interested in politics and international affairs. So, Model UN has been very enriching, and I wish I could do it 10 times over.
In closing, Lauren, what do you have to say to our viewers about time at UNG or where they are in life?
UNG has been great. It's been a blessing to spend 4 years here. Um, again, I feel very prepared for life after college, but also the connections I have made along the way have been great. Gainesville has worked seemingly for me to continue my job and stay close to family while also completing my education. But I recommend UNG because UNG truly feels like a family. You're not just a number at UNG, and I truly think that this has been the best opportunity for me, and it's been a great 4 years. So if I could recommend to any student looking at UNG, just join the UNG family. And if any undergraduate students, maybe freshman or sophomore, are listening, if you are at UNG, go find a student organization, go find your connections because it is truly so rewarding.
Well, I want to thank you for your time, Lauren, and
Thank
all the best to you as you continue your life journey starting in a short 4 weeks or so from now, um, as you walk across the stage at the Convocation Center.
thank
I
you.
sincerely hope you'll continue to experience more with the help of your time with us here in UNG's Political Science and International Affairs Department.
Absolutely.